Hi guys, very welcome to my number 7 of my Houdini rigging tutorial series. In this tutorial we will finalize the rig. First I will show you what we're gonna achieve through this tutorial, and after we go step by step through all these topics. As you see here, we have a global control here, and this global control allows us to rotate, to move, or scale the rig. Also, if you look at the control objects here, you see everything but I just look here something. Okay, I will correct this, guys. As you see here, everything what we don't need is not available on the control objects. Only the attributes we need, or only keyable attributes for animator, are shown here. Okay, then let's begin with the first topic, rename match naming convention. This is the state of our last tutorial. First thing to do is just rename a couple nodes here. I think you see here we have the side is not defined here, and therefore I would say maybe I'll say here underscore left, and I think that's it. The next step is parent and mirror left ear. As you see here, if I rotate my control object, the ears are not following. First thing to do is just parent this ear root under the head control. It's very simple to do, just do it this way. Now we have to mirror the left side to the right side. We go to modify, mirror tool, and now you have to specify the new prefix. This will be underscore R, and we like to remove the old one, the left underscore. And now we just look here, and just Houdini says just select one or more object and press enter. We select these control objects with the bones, and I just bring my mouse over the viewport and press enter. And you see now we have to move the new created nodes to the right side. And also I like to move this control object to the place. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next step. The next step is parent and mirror left arm. Same scenario. We just activate the mirror tool, set this parameters here, and now we have to select all corresponding nodes here in the node view, mouse over in a viewport, and you see that already the mirrored preview. Press enter, and now we have to move this new created nodes in node editor. Just bring these guys here, and we have to also replace or place this wrist here. Maybe I put them to the side here. I have elbow here. These are my eye key controls, and we have here the F key controls also. Here we have a shoulder and the clavicle. Now we need to place the wrist and the first finger and the last one. Okay, as you see here, we have a couple issues here. These nodes are not renamed properly. You see here the naming convention begins with I key, and I like just take the names here, copy and paste here, and replace capitalize L with R, and also this here I just copy, and just bring it here. The same things are also here. You see I have my up and add nulls. I just show them to see. You see this is my up vector and this is my add vector. And I take first my add one, just copy, and we have to figure out which one is add. I think this guy is add. And I replace the letters here, and also I need this one R and up. Okay, now is everything fine? Let's move to the next step. Okay, next step is the copy and adjust jobs. You see we have already something going on here. If we go inside our jobs here, the Houdini already created the new inverse kinematic solver for the right shoulder, but you see the naming convention are not right. We have to correct the naming convention. First thing what I like to do, I just press Alt and copy this job network by just pressing, and I like to rename it to R01. And now we have to go here, just delete this one, and here I take this name, delete, and just rename it to inverse kin arm right 01. And as you see here, we have to correct a couple of things here. You see everything is fine here because the Houdini already take care of this all bones. Only thing what we have to check if this bones has a right solver, because I already renamed this solver and we have to specify it again here in this solver fields. I just take my killer desktop here, and now we can grab the solver here I press here Shift Z to make my viewport a bit comfortable for me, and just take this this node and click and drag here. The same thing for the elbow. Bone tab, click and drag. And as you see here, now this arrow is gone. And we have properly created this setup for a right arm. Now we have also here something we have to duplicate. Just hold Alt. As you see, here we have nothing to specify our left or right side. Just put here left, and we can specify the right here. And we have to change a couple of things here also. As you see here, maybe I go to build to have more place here. As you see here, this channel is okay because we're pointing to nowhere here. But this channel, if you press here, we're still pointing to the left side. We have to correct this all letters here. Just replace them with R for every channel. And also here R. And we have something also here on the top. We have to replace. As you see here, we have also in our blend, I forgot to rename it. You see we have nothing here specified, and therefore I like to do it this way. And just go to our job network, and as you see here, we have left, and we have to specify here also the right, and also here right, and here also right. I like to check if I have renamed. I see here we have a different naming convention. We have to just cut it here and bring it here, I think. I just look at the left side. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's it for this step. And just let's move on to the next one. Okay, next step is solve right IK solver issue. I'll show what I mean by that. Just press first Shift C. You see, we are now in IK setup. If I rotate my control object, as everything is fine here, but if I try to translate, just forget what I said before, because there was by my last setup it was something wrong here, and I just correct. I think it was because I renamed this properly at the beginning, and therefore it's now everything is working. Okay, just forget the step. And we move to the next one, create global control. For this, I will create a new geometry node. Just press tab and write geo or geometry. I will rename it to global control. And now we can dive inside and create the circle. I will duplicate this. As you see, we need the proper orientation here. And what I also like to do, to convert them to the NURBS. So here to the NURBS curve, and also I like to just open arc on both. And I like to maybe scale this one. I just bring first the merge. Just connect them together. And I will do something like that here. Maybe a bit smaller. And I adjust the scale from this circle too. And now I like to put a text also here. We use a font. I will write bunny version 01. And first I use transform and rotate to -90 degree. We can also scale a bit. What I like to do here, maybe convert to the NURBS using convert line. Okay, now we have only the curves. And now I like to bend this text here. I will use a bend. And first we have to set the a direction. I just try maybe 90 here. It's a bit let me just check these values and I'll come back in a second. Okay, just set the direction exertion to 1 and change the up vector angle to 90 degrees. Now as you see, if we use the bend, the text is bending, but we have to specify first the origin and also the capture length. The origin I like to move in X bit at the beginning from maybe a bit here, and the length I'll put somewhere here. And as you see, if I now just use my bend, I can bend my text just like that. Okay, now we have to mirror or merge this all nodes together and just place this bunny to the right place. I use transform first, and now I can use another mirror, not mirror, sorry, merge to bring it, or maybe we will use this one. Okay, now I like to scale my text and just bring this text to the right position using my transform node. You see, you can bring it here somewhere and just rotate it a bit and maybe place it a bit here. Okay, be a bit precise here. Okay. Now I like to colorize this my transform object. Okay, I use a color node, and just maybe bring another color node here, and also here. And here I'll use the blue, also here maybe blue, and maybe here red. Okay, now we have our global control. Let's move to the next step. Okay, the next step is parent controls. What I mean by that, I like to get this function. If I move my global control, everything is following. First, we have to understand how this whole hierarchy here works. Normally, now if I move my hip control, everything will move with, except of these I key controls. If we are in F key mode, something wrong here. I think I forgot to activate this guy. Oh, okay, great. Okay, everything will move except of these I key controls. First thing to do is the parent, the hip, in this case is the spine root here, under the global control. You see, first maybe we can colorize this color control, or global control, sorry, and give another shape maybe. And I will colorize red. And now I just take this spine root, the key position when parenting is on, and we parent this under the global control. Now, as you see, if I move my my global control, everything is follows. But the I key controls, and I forgot to to parent my arm setup here. Now we have to first parent, for example, the arm root under the spine control. It's very simple to do, just do it this way. I think I did it already, but for some reason I just reconnect them. Okay, now you see if I move my global control, everything is follows except of the I key controls. And the I key controls we have to parent one by one, and we begin first with our legs. We have 4 controls here, 2 leg controls and 2 knee controls, and I take these 2 leg controls and just parent them under the global control, and also the knee controls. I parent them also to my global control. Now if you move the global control, the legs are following. Now we need to do this for left and right arm setup. And you see we have here our elbow. I just begin with this elbow controls. Just take them both. And here's a transform node. I will try to connect them under the global control. We'll check the position. Is everything fine? Now we take this IQ wrist controls, this one and also this one, and connect them also, or parent them underneath global control. As you see here, we have I don't know why it's doing this way. I think we have to try maybe to keep position and parenting, just take it off, and we just try it this way. As you see, is everything fine because our global control is placed here in the center of the universe here, and therefore now it's everything fine here. Okay, now you see if I move my global control, everything is following except of these 2 control objects. And as you see here, we just lock and hide everything. And if I now just take and parent this underneath, yes, everything fine. I think we can do it for the right side also. I just take this one and just parent it under the global control. Now if we move our global control, everything will move. Okay, great. That's it for this step, and let's move to the last one. Now we are doing the final step here. Look and hide unnecessary attributes and make control object not renderable. I will show you how to do it for one object, and you can continue to do it, or you can write a Python script for that. Okay, I begin with this control, for example, you see here we have already logged all unnecessary attributes, but I don't want to let the animator to the possibility to break my rig, and therefore I just select one control, or you can select couple. We go here to edit parameter interface, and we will hide everything but the rotate attributes or parameters. I just select this render miscellaneous and everything but the rotate, and I would say invisible, apply, accept, and you see now we left only the rotate parameters for animator. Okay, you can do it for every control object here, and last thing to do is just make the control object not renderable. I show you what I mean. If, for example, now I try to render my scene here, I press render, we have to wait a little. I come back when it's rendered. Okay, as you see here, the couple of custom controls that we created from scratch, they are renderable. I will show you how to do it for a global control, and you can just repeat the operation for the other ones. If you go to render and render visibility, just delete everything here. You see, well, you will get rid of the renderable property of this object. Okay, then congratulations, you have successfully built your first rig. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, just leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next Monday with a new tutorial series. And this tutorial I will talk about the skinning this bunny. Okay, see you next Monday. Bye.